All right, today we're breaking down the next giant leap in wireless tech. We're going to look at the key upgrades that make the new Wi-Fi 7 standard so different from the Wi-Fi 6 you're probably using right now. Okay, let's jump right in.
So let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever been on a really important video call and then, bam, everything just freezes? Or maybe you're in the middle of an intense gaming session and the lag monster strikes. Yeah, we've all been there. It just feels like our Wi-Fi can't keep up with everything we're throwing at it.
And this is exactly why that happens. Our homes have basically become these digital traffic jams. I mean, it's not just your phone and laptop anymore, right? You've got your TV, your gaming console, your smart lights, even your security cameras all fighting for a slice of the same bandwidth.
And that's where this comes in. Wi-Fi 7, or if you want to get technical, 802.11b, isn't just a small step up, it's a total redesign. Think of it like this. We're replacing a crowded city street with a brand new, multi-lane superhighway that's built from the ground up to eliminate all that digital congestion for good.
So let's get into our first key difference, and you'll see how this superhighway gets built. It's all about creating a lot more space for our data to move.
Okay, so Wi-Fi 6, the current standard, runs on two highways, the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz frequency bands. Wi-Fi 7 keeps those, but it adds a third, totally new and exclusive 6 gigahertz superhighway. This new band is like a pristine express lane, reserved just for the newest and fastest devices, so it's totally free from the traffic of all that older tech. But Wi-Fi 7 doesn't just add a whole new highway. It makes the lanes on that highway way, way wider. It literally doubles the maximum channel width from 160 megahertz in Wi-Fi 6 all the way up to 320 megahertz.
So what does this actually mean for you in the real world? Well, that extra width dramatically cuts down on interference. If you live in, say, an apartment building, you've probably felt your neighbor's Wi-Fi slowing yours down. With these much wider channels, there's just more room for everyone's data to flow freely without constantly crashing into each other.
All right, next up is a feature that is a genuine game changer. It completely rethinks how your devices talk to your router. It's called multi-link operation, or MLO, and this is a huge deal. For the very first time, a single device, like your smartphone, can connect to and send data across multiple frequency bands, like the 5 and 6 gigahertz bands, at the exact same time.
Let's break down why that's so important. With the Wi-Fi 6 you have now, your phone picks one band and sticks to it. If that band gets too crowded, your phone has to completely disconnect, then reconnect to another one. That's what causes those annoying little stutters and pauses. But with Wi-Fi 7's MLO, your phone is connected to multiple bands at once, basically combining their power for a connection that's not only faster, but radically more stable.
Okay, so we've got more highways and we've got wider lanes. Now let's talk about how we can pack more cars or, more data onto them more efficiently. This all comes down to a process called modulation. Now, don't worry about the technical term. Just think of it like a translator that takes all the ones and zeros from your device and encodes them onto the radio waves that your router sends out. The better the translator, the more information you can send at once. And this is where we see an incredible jump in efficiency. Wi-Fi 6 used a scheme called 1024 QAM, which could pack 10 bits of data into each signal. Wi-Fi 7 upgrades this to 4096 QAM, packing in 12 bits. That might not sound like a lot, but it's a 20% increase in data density with every single packet that gets sent.
And that efficiency boost, it has a direct impact on what you experience. It means faster raw speeds for your downloads and, maybe more importantly, lower latency, less lag, which is just absolutely critical for things like seamless 4K streaming and especially for competitive online gaming. So we've got more bands, wider channels, multi-link connections, and we're packing data in more densely. Let's put it all together and look at the final payoff, a massive leap forward in both speed and stability. To set the stage, let's look at Wi-Fi 6. Its theoretical maximum speed was 9.6 gigabits per second. I mean, that's already incredibly fast, way more than most of us get from our home internet. But now, check this out. For Wi-Fi 7, the theoretical max speed jumps to a mind-blowing 46 gigabits per second. Yep, you heard that right. That is nearly 5 times faster than Wi-Fi 6. Now, before we all get a little too carried away, let's bring this back down to earth. As our source material from Canaltech rightly points out, these are theoretical maximums.
Your real-world speed is still going to be limited by whatever plan you're paying for from your internet provider.
So the real benefit here isn't about one person getting a 46 gigabit download speed. The true advantage is the enormous capacity it creates. It means your network can handle dozens of devices, streaming, gaming, working, you name it, all at the same time without anyone's connection slowing to a crawl. It's about creating rock-solid stability for everyone.
And finally, let's wrap this up by talking about the foundation that makes all these amazing performance upgrades possible in the first place: security. Every single feature of Wi-Fi 7 is built on top of the WPA3 security protocol. Now, all you really need to know is that this makes it much, much harder for someone to carry out password-guessing attacks on your network. So this new wireless superhighway isn't just faster and more efficient, it's also significantly safer.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. Wi-Fi 7 isn't just about making your Netflix stream a little bit smoother. It's about enabling what comes next. Truly immersive augmented and virtual reality. Cloud gaming that feels completely indistinguishable from a local console. And all kinds of innovations we haven't even dreamed of yet. It really leaves us with a fascinating question. When our connection is instant and feels limitless, what new worlds are we going to create? Thanks for watching.